Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my YouTube live. So, eviction has finally taken place today. So, we're going to be discussing so much. Like we have to talk about so much that's going on with Big Brother, the whole eviction process, the organizers, the what name will I even call them again? So will I call them the producers right now? Or well, let me just leave it at organizers. So remember last week, three people were evicted from the house, and then for whatever reason Big Brother wanted, he created a level 3 house, which I do not know why. So welcome. So that's what we're talking about. The level 3 housemates or guests, what impact did they have on the house? Was there any impact? And now they've been evicted, is there still any impact on the gameplay? Then the housemates that are currently in the house, what's up? We have 11 housemates now. So should I say there's a top 10? I don't think we will say there's a top 10, or let's take away the riders. So we have like 9 housemates still remaining in the house, and we have 2 weeks more to go to the end of the show. So we'll also talk about the producers of this show, how they actually, the gameplay, whatever they have in mind, what I like, let's know what actually their plans are for us, because I would have to say that today's live eviction was off. Like I felt it was just too off. I didn't just understand what was going on. It was boring. If I would let me just use the word, it was boring. I didn't feel it. Ebuka wasn't even giving us the vibe. It was just towards the end that he started asking some questions, asked questions to Rachel. So the vibe today was just off for me. It was just odd. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel like I was watching live eviction from Big Brother Naija. Now these housemates have been evicted. That is, the guests have been evicted. Now let's talk about how Big Brother actually went about bringing in ninjas to evict his guests. Like, why are you bringing ninjas? It's not like you've told this housemate to leave the house and they said they are not going. You just brought in 3 ninjas like that from nowhere into the house, and then you're now saying would the level 3 guest leave the house? Like, are they fighting you? Why are you bringing ninjas into the show, like into the house, to evict the housemate? You started this whole gameplay. There was no need at all for a level 3 at all. Like, there was no need to introduce any level 3 to the game. You introduced level 3 housemates to the game. Now let's talk about how I feel the housemates actually cheated. Yes, some of the level 3 housemates or guests might be your faves, but come to think about it, these housemates came into the show. They actually played sponsored task. They won from this sponsored task. This is money that other housemates who are still in the game would have won, but you've actually made them lose out of that money. Like sponsored tax, Chumsy won some sponsored tax. She was evicted last week. Why then bring her into the game? Eloswag won some sponsored tax. Why still bring him back into the game when the real housemates that are still in the game could have won part of the money? But no, Big Brother, the producers, I don't know what they intended to gain by doing all of this. They brought them back. The one sponsor tax still kept them in the house for no just cause. I'm sorry to say this, but I feel Big Brother is actually playing a game with we the viewers. I feel he prefers more of level 1 housemates, former level 1 housemate, than level 2 housemate. Level 2 housemates, once it is time for them to go, they go. Level 1 housemate, you now introduce level 3. Now they are back into the game, like they came into the house as guests. It's not like the housemate, they did anything special to the show. We didn't really feel them, we didn't feel their absence, we didn't feel their presence in the show. So I feel there was no need at all for Biggie to actually introduce that level 3 housemate or guest, if we'll leave it at that. They came into the game. They actually, I feel personally that they cheated the current housemates that are supposed to be winning money from the tax. Now he has evicted the housemates or his guest. Why are you evicting them like they stole from you? Why are you bringing ninjas into the game or into the house and telling them level 3 guests kindly leave? Like, why that forceful act? You started this whole thing, so why are you now making it seem like it's a war front, like you guys are going to fight or something? Now the ninjas came and Biggie now said they should leave the house, and I'm sure that this level 3 guests actually thought they were still going back to level 3, because someone like what's her name, Fina, and some other people were like, okay, keep space for me, I'm coming to meet you, and all of that. They actually think that they're still in the game, only for them to now go on stage. The first person that went on stage was Chumzi. I'm sure no, was Doing was the first person to go on stage. I'm sure she was really, really shocked that she was truly evicted. Next person was Chumzi. Chumzi, I could feel Chumzi. Chumzi wanted to cry. Like the tears were in her eyes. I'm sure she even cried backstage. She did not know she was leaving the show. Chumzi is one person that I always felt like, oh, she's the owner of the show. She's going to win the show. She was just so excited. She had this positive vibe, which I really like about her. But the way she went about the positivity of her vibes made it look like, girl, like she was now behaving like someone that had too much ego in her, like, oh, if not for level 1 housemate, all level 2 housemate would have been wiped away. Are you the organizer of the show? So because of that, her negative statements here and there, feeling like, oh, she's on top of the world, she can't be stopped, that's one thing I really disliked about her. Now she's out of the house. I'm sure she's really shocked that, oh wow, so I actually left last week, but for whatever reason, Big Bird actually still left me in the game. So I don't know how she'll be feeling. Also, Elo Swag too was really shocked that he has actually been evicted from the show, because he felt he had so much fan base from that means the fan base he had was really strong. Welcome. Please let me know, drop your comments, let me know what you think about today's live eviction. The biggest guest, let me know what you think. Was there any impact? Did you feel any impact of this housemate, of this guest in the gameplay? Let me know. Please leave a comment. Welcome. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think about it. So now that they've actually gone out of the house, I wonder how, I'm really very concerned about their confidence level, because when the guests actually came back into the house, they were really feeling very confident. Like they felt like, oh, everything, they are on top of the world. So like Elos actually thought that they were the top 3 from eviction. That was why Biggie took them to level 3. So I hope this will not even mess up with their mental state, because you know, when you're confident that, oh, I've done this, I'm going to pass this, I'm big and all of that, and then you now come out and realize that, there is nothing, nobody knows you, nobody's even standing you. I just hope that doesn't mess up with their whole psyche and all of that. I don't know why Biggie did that. I'm not so comfortable with that. Then moving on, first, those that were evicted today, 2 housemates were actually evicted today. First person that was evicted was Allyson. Allyson was evicted. It didn't come to me as a surprise. I knew Allyson would be evicted. I just knew it. Allyson doesn't really have that much fan base. Next person that was evicted was Dotun. I knew Dotun was going to leave as well. Even though that Dotun was head of house 2 weeks ago, I knew he was going to leave that time when all the housemates were up for eviction. So Dotun too was evicted. It didn't come to me as a surprise. Then the next housemate that should have been evicted was Shex. And in my head, I'm like, why didn't you guys just evict Shex for me? Like, Shex should have just left the game. I want Shex to leave the game so that we will see another side of Bella. Like, I don't know. I don't just like Shex in this game anymore, because right now, as he's in this game now, he's now going to be feeling like, oh, he's too big, he's all of that. That's the same thing Elo Swag happened to Elo Swag 2 weeks ago. Elo Swag would have been the next housemate to be evicted. I think 2 weeks ago when Diana and was it Giddy Fire were evicted, he would have been there. So he always felt like, he has a lot of fan base and all of that. And at the end of the day, he's now out. So I just want, please, can these housemates just give us Shex, or better still, Big Year, so that we will not come and be saying anything. Big Year, just give all of us, like give all the housemates to us. Let us be the one to actually vote out who we don't want. We want to know who will make it to top 5, because if we leave this thing like this, people that we do not want in top 5 will make it to top 5. Biggie should just say, everybody, you're up for eviction. Then head of house is free, but every other person should be up. Doesn't just give them to us. Let us vote out people that are not giving us content in this show. That's what I think. Let me know in the comment section. Leave your chats. What do you think? Do you think Shex should still be in the game? Let me know in the comment section. Or you think Shex should actually be evicted, like completely evicted? I don't know. I don't want Big Brother to bring any sort of immediate eviction. Like, Big Brother has brought in so many twists this season that I feel like he has lost focus. Like, everything is just, you're just trying to twist. You know, when you try to tangle a rope, at the end of the day, you can't untangle it again, because as you're trying to untangle it, you end up cutting the ropes. So that's what Big Brother has just done this season. He just kept bringing in one twist or the other, kept bringing in twist. At the end of the day, it's not like the twist is even having any impact. Not like we're feeling it. Even the way he evicted the guest, he should have evicted the guest in one gang way that at the hospital, like, wow. But no, this in the evening he called Fina, gave Fina a briefing that all the housemates should pack their luggage except Fina and Chichi. Like, it made no sense. So the house was there packing their things. At the end of the day, he just told Ninja go into the house and then evict. God, nah, they didn't get it for me this time around. I didn't feel it at all. I wasn't feeling it at all. So let me know what you think about it. Do you think this guest made any meaningful impact? Then we're having 2 weeks to the end of the show. Who do you think will make it to the top 5? I personally not campaigning for anybody, because this thing is like, I'm going to give based on the personalities of the housemates currently in the house. So we have 9 housemates, or let me put it 9 plus 2 riders. So we have Shegs Bella for former level 1, Shegs Bella. We have what's his name, Adekunle, Hermes, Chichi, then the rider Rachel. Then for former level 2, we have Fina, Groovy, Daniela, and Brian. Then with the rider Cheesy. So who I think will make it to the top 5, that is if Biggie doesn't twist things and make it maybe top 10. I don't even know again, because what I know it used to be is top 5. But as we know, the riders are going to make it to the top 5. So I think at the end of the day we'll have 7. Who I feel is going to make it to top 7 are Fina, Brian, Bella, Hermes. Then I'm now confused between Adekunle and Chichi. I'm actually confused about these 2 people, but these are the people I feel would actually make it to top 5. So let me know what you think. Who do you think will make it to the top 5? The show is coming to an end. We have 2 weeks to go. Big Brother is coming to an end, 2 weeks to go. I think these are my own suggestions. Then let's talk about Big Brother 2023. The organizers have told us that there will be a merge. So we're having Big Brother Mzansi, I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that well, and Big Brother Naija. I think it's going to be an all-star thing. So who do you think, who are the all-stars that is, when I talk about all-stars, people from previous seasons, who do you think is going to make it to the combined Big Brother Mzansi and Big Brother Naija? It's going to be fun to watch. I don't know how it's going to play out, but I know it's going to be fun, and my fingers are really crossed to see how that plays out at the end of the day. So I think I would end this live here. I can't wait for tomorrow's head of house games. I don't know who is going to win it, but I just wish all the housemates the best. Everybody deserves to win the 100 million if we are going to be very sincere, but I feel some people deserve it more than some people, because some people are feeling like the 100 million is not what they came into the house to get. It seems like they came into the house to just get find love and find wife, and what else, and maybe get popular. I think that's what some people are actually in the game for. So your comments, I don't think I'm seeing any comment here. So if there's no comment, these are my thoughts. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me into this live. I'll see you in my next video, and bye. I forgot to say something. Rachel, Ebuka, so this live show was dry, but Ebuka just tried one way or the other to bring up one breaking of table and all that. He now asked Rachel, what do you think about the bonds that are being formed in the house? And Rachel, I don't know what's wrong with Rachel. At the point in time, I'll be like, Rachel should just get out of this house, because she's not just giving us any impact as a rider. Every small thing she say, I don't know. Even when she goes to diary session, Biggie, I don't really know what you're talking about. Biggie, please, can you explain? Ebukana had to tell her, okay, what's up with you and Chichi? Are you people in a cool place now? Like, you said she's a liar, and are you people cool now? And Rachel was like, well, sometimes she feels like Chichi doesn't say some things when she's supposed to say some things. And I'm like, Rachel. I'm not going to talk about Rachel so much because she's a rider, so she doesn't really have a place in the game. Then let's talk about Daniela and Adekunle. See, Daniela is the man's people. If that makes any sort of sense. Like, she's now a widow twice. Khalid left the show. What's his name? Dotun has left the show. Ebuka now asked Adekunle, "What's up with you and Daniela? Because there are some words you just keep dropping here and there. Like, what's up?" And then Adekunle said, "Well, he doesn't want to really push things here in the house because he doesn't want people in his business," which I really respect. See, yeah, if I'm in this house, when it comes to relationship, I wouldn't want people's business in my relationship. So Adekunle said he would try further when they leave the house, because here in the house is really difficult to actually do some things in the house. So in my head, I'm like, these are Daniela. I mean, which soap are you rubbing? Come and tell us the soap you're rubbing. First and foremost, it was Khalid. Now it's Dotun. Now we are now seeing Adekunle. Maybe if Adekunle leaves, I don't know what will happen. Maybe Shex will now go for her. Then Bella will just kill her finally, because the girl is getting hot. But I have to be very sincere. I love Daniela's personality when she was with Dotun than when she was with Khalid. When she was with Khalid, the only thing I saw of Daniela is to do back at night. That is the only personality I saw about Daniela. But with Dotun, I saw her very lively. I saw her very interactive. I saw her participate more in house tasks, house chores, everything. She came, it's like she came out of her shell. Like, there are some partners that will make you just lose yourself, and then there's some partners that will just bring out the best in you. So for Dotun, I feel Dotun actually brought out the best in her. But for Khalid, I didn't see that in her at all. I would have wanted Daniela out of the house in like the 3rd week or the 4th week. But Daniela now, I don't mind if the girl stays till the end of the show, because she is giving us a lot of content. But now that her 2 best friends are out of the house, I don't know how she's going to cope. That is in persons of Dotun and Allyson. I don't know how she's going to cope, but I just wish her the best at the end of the day. The show will soon come to an end, 2 weeks. And I have to say now that since the show is coming to an end, we should always expect that this show will become boring. Yes, it's not the first time. Most times in Big Brothers, once it's like 2 weeks to the end of the show, 3 weeks to the end of the show becomes boring. Like, nothing is really happening. The housemates would basically have excess food, so food cannot even cause a problem now, because now that like 5 housemates have been evicted, this food is coming to some certain set of people. So we will not expect food problem from this housemates. And this is, for this season, it's food that has caused the major problem for them. So we're not going to expect food crisis. Even if they lose their wager tax next week, they still have excess food to eat. So I think that's just it. Thank you for joining me. But I've got to end this live here. Please, if you've not subscribed, I didn't say this on time. Please, if you've not subscribed, please kindly subscribe. Hit the subscribe button down. Also, click on that bell button, the bell button there, so that goodness for whenever I come live or whenever I put out a video. Sheila, you, Fatima Kabo, you're a Sheila fan. Hey, but see, we have to tell ourselves the truth there. I feel, what's his name? Shegs actually changed immediately. Ebuka asked that question. See, I don't think this is Shegs. Shegs has been behaving very matured this time around. Sheila till 72 days. More. Hey, Fatima, I cut cap for you. I wish Shegs the best. That their sheep, I'm not too in support of that their sheep. I'm very sorry to say this, but because there are so many, in short, all the housemates basically. You see Shegs and Bella, Fina and Groovy. Who else again? I'm not in support of that their sheep at all, because they've given me so much toxic, there's so much toxicity in these relationships. So I'm not really a fan of any of those ships at all. The ship I would have liked to sail, but it never saw the day of light, is Cheesy and what's her name again, and doing, like, I love the two of them. I love the way they make a complete fool of themselves. At the end of the day, they just laugh it out and they're fine. But I know there's nothing that's going to go on between Cheesy and Doing, because Doing has already spelled it that even before she left the game. She said it this evening, that she told Cheesy this evening that no matter what happens, she's going to be a very good friend to Cheesy, even outside the house. Fatima, is no, because this housemate, with what happened with Liquorios and Emmanuel, I don't want any drama and reunion of coming to come and say this one happened and Dubai this one. So I don't know, but I wish them the best though. If Shex is going to remain a good boy and not treat Bella right, then why not? But with what I've seen on TV, calling her names and all of that, no, I know Bella has her mouth running as well, but I think the two of them should actually sit down. If they want to take this relationship, if they want to take it serious, they should sit down and watch the things they say and how they treat each other. But if they don't, I'm not in support at all. I don't really buy that ship at all. I don't buy any of the ships in the house at all. It's cold, I see most of them. Cold. All of them are cold. That is why they are always in one ship or the other. Please leave a comment, leave your comments. Leave your comments. So it's cold that is making them be in ships. Once they get out of the house, they realize that, oh, they have so much fan base and everybody's now big. Everybody's now a boss. So I don't see any of these ships working out after the house at all. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater, but with the little I've seen in the house, nah. Groovy and Fina is not working. That ship will never sail outside the house. Shegs and Bella, it's not going to sail if they don't. It's not going to sail, I beg. Because Shegs have actually studied Bella and realized that Bella is all about she wants the ring. She wants the ring in her finger. I don't know why we ladies are like that. Once a man just starts saying, oh, marriage, I'll marry you, I'll come and see your father, I'll come and pay your bride price, I'll come to your village. We'll just start. I know we women are moved by what we hear. Exactly. So why are you negative about everybody? I'm not negative about everybody. It's just because of what I am seeing. No, you yourself, see, and what's your name? Sorry. What's your name? I'm coming, let me check your name. Boy Charity. I'm not negative about them. It's just, see, when you see a toxic or a relationship that is toxic, you will know. You yourself, if a guy, I don't know, Charity, it seems I think you're a lady. If your boyfriend keeps telling you you're rude, you're stupid, will you take it? Is that a love language? Ebuka asked that. Is that your love language? Let's tell ourselves the truth. Will you take it yourself? I know sometimes when we're in relationships, we just want to endure so many things because we're already in there. But at the end of the day, how does that relationship end? It never ends well. We end up leaving that relationship. By the time we leave the relationship, I said, if only I had known, I would have left 6 months ago. I actually saw the signs. Let's tell ourselves the truth. And I know, yes, they are our faves. I love Bella so much. There's sometimes I love Shegs as well. But sometimes you need to cancel yourself. You need to go for therapy so that before you can be in a relationship with someone. So I think Shegs and Bella really need to sit down and actually talk through. As in, they need help because both of them have their mouths running. I'm not being, what do you call it now? What did she even say? I'm not being negative. It's just that I want the best for them. But there are certain things you can ignore in relationship, but there are certain things you shouldn't ignore. There's so many red flags in all those relationships. But I wish them the best. So they are not my faves. They really, you see, they really need a therapist, honestly. You can't be insulting your partner like that. Because you have a misunderstanding doesn't mean you insult your partner. No, I don't buy that at all. You will always have misunderstandings with your partners. It is compulsory. You see with misunderstanding, you always quarrel with your partners. Even your siblings, you always quarrel with them. But the ability to control what comes out of your mouth is what is very important. Because you have a quarrel, you now say, oh, you're stupid, you're rude. No, now that's a red flag in relationships. So, or is it Shegs and not Shegs, Groovy and Fina? Although I don't think they've used any negative words on themselves, but their actions, no, now, at all. I don't buy it at all. So, any more comments before we end today's live? Are you a Sheila fan or Groovy and Fina? What are they even called? So, Groove or what are they even called? Are you? Then Cheesy and Doing. Please, I like that ship. I like Cheesy and Doing ship. That's the best ship I like because they just catch crews. And we know they are catching crews. I just like that ship. Oh. Please leave your comments. Welcome, welcome. Let me know your comments. Which ship are you supporting? I have two questions. Which ship are you supporting? And who do you see making it to top five? Minus the riders. Who do you think is making it to top five? And who do you think is your winner? I don't have a winner. I don't know. It's really 50-50 for me. I don't really know who is going to win the show. And it's very weird that this is like how many weeks now? 2 weeks to the end of the game, and we can't really pinpoint who the winner is. Dozy ship is Doyin and Cheesy. I love that ship. I love the ship. Doyin and Cheesy. That's my best ship. Even if I know it's friendship they have, Doyin has spelled it out, and I know Cheesy is respecting that as well. But I love the ship. I love the way they cruise. They enjoy themselves. I love their friendship. So the three questions I asked are: one, who do you think is making it to top five? Who do you think is going to win the head of house games tomorrow? I feel Hermes is going to win the head of house games tomorrow because he's going to put in his all. He's going to put in. See, Hermes is like, I don't know what to even say. So Hermes is like I don't want to say. Okay, Hermes is bad. Like once Hermes decides that he wants to do something, he just gets going. So I feel the people that will win head of house games tomorrow, either Hermes or Adekunle. I don't know, but I wish them the best. These are the two that I feel will win the head. So who do you think is going to win head of house games? Then which ship is your best ship in the house? Let me know in the comment section. And last question. The three guests of Big Brother, was there any impact? Did you feel any impact in the gameplay of the show? Like, let me know. Leave it in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, please kindly subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell button so you're going to find whenever I make a post. So I think I'll end it here. Thank you for all of you that joined my live. If you're just clicking, okay, just go back and watch the video and watch this live. Thank you for joining my live. I really enjoy chatting with each and every one of you. Some of you didn't leave your comments, but it is what it is. Charity, Fatima, thank you for dropping in your comments. I really do appreciate. So I'm just going to wait like 1 minute and see if anybody will drop message before I end this live. So all of you that were saying, oh, Big Brother kept Chumsy for innocent. Yes, Steve, where have you been? Eviction is over. Eviction ended like almost 2 hours ago. Yes, the biggest three guests are out. Then Allyson and Dotun were evicted from the show. Some of you that were saying Biggie was keeping Chumsy because of innocent pack so that Chumsy will win it. How about I told you people like it's not possible. Big Brother did not do that for Chumsy to win. Even if Chumsy is the organizer's daughter, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all. So Chumsy is out. Thank you. Thank you, mommy. Who is your mommy? Who is your mommy, Steve? Who is your mommy? Dave, you're beautiful. Thank you very much. I really appreciate Dave. Thanks. I appreciate that a lot. So, Big Brother cannot leave Chumsy because of innocent. The only thing that is annoying me is that these housemates were evicted. Someone still in the game should have won the money they won. Like, how can you be evicted and you're still eating from others? Like, it didn't make sense at all. That's the one that really pained me the most. They shouldn't have been eligible to win money at all. They've been evicted, they should leave the house. But now you still brought them into the house. They still paid sponsor tax. One from that sponsor tax. Why now? Like, it would have been better you left them in the house. There should have been no eviction at all. It made no sort of sense. I feel they just did that last minute thing. Maybe because they realized one person from their clique was going to be evicted. Then that's okay, you know what? So that this person will still be in the house and wins more money. Let us do level 3. It made no sort of sense at all. And even Chumsy, Steve, you said, and even Chumsy talking bad at the back. I don't really understand. Yeah, Chumsy said so many negative things. Like, she felt like she was untouchable. She felt so untouchable. Like, she even said, I think there was one time she said, if not that Biggie merged them, they would have wiped away the whole level 2 housemate. I really love that final warnings, at least to break the genes. If there was a genes, let it be broken. Because level 1 housemates were feeling so untouchable. And if not for this level 1, level 2, so many of level 1 housemates would have left the game. There were so many of them that were not giving us content at all. So many of them were not giving us content, and they were still in the game. So Chomsy's out. Chomsy was really disappointed that she was evicted. She didn't see herself going at all. Like, she didn't see it at all. Even her wildest dream. Nobody would have told her, Chomsy, you've been evicted, and she would believe. So, anymore before I end this live. Thank you everybody for joining. But about Allyson, yeah, Allyson was very cool. Did Allyson even quarrel with anybody? I think the only person Allyson quarreled with was Chichi, and they quarreled with Chichi. So she now made it when Chichi called her. What did Chichi even call her? Whether a wise fool. When they had their altercation, although I didn't even watch it, that their altercation between Chichi and Allyson. But it was when Allyson was actually gisting the house that when she had an altercation with Chichi, that Chichi called her wise fool. She just gave up. She just started laughing. So I don't think Allyson had any. I don't think Allyson actually had a problem. Like, Allyson was a very cool kid, and she actually enjoyed everybody's company. Yeah. Is Eloswag and Chomsy still valid? I don't know if Eloswag and Chomsy's ship is still valid though. Now they've gone out of the house. Let's see what it holds, but I don't see that ship sailing at all. Chomsy will become a very big girl, too big for Eloswag. So I don't see that happening anytime at all. I don't see that ship. Because even when Ebuka asked them about the ship, Chomsy said, well, she's open for it. Eloswag said, now he's out of the house. If it works, it works. Something of that nature. But that ship, even when they're in the house, I know bad with that ship at all. At all. Because I see if you Chomsy actually, if you leave Chomsy and Groovy, they'll actually do something. If you leave Eloswag and Fina, they'll do something. Those two pairs are just confused people. Eloswag said he's married with a kid. When did he say that? I missed that, please. Steve. Oh, I actually missed that. When did Eloswag say that, please? I missed that completely. I'm hearing this for the first time. Married with a kid? No, now. I'm just hearing, no, now. I didn't hear this. How did I miss that? Please, did you hear? Did any of you hear that Eloswag is married with a kid? This one is shocking, no. He said that, but he was joking. He had better be joking, no. Thank you, Sam. He had better be joking, no, because I didn't hear that, honestly. But that had better be a joke. In HOH room now. You know, sometimes sometimes you can't watch the show 24/7. So maybe it was when I stepped out that he said that. I didn't see that at all. I didn't see that at all. Even what's his name? Ebuka actually asked them, Allyson, what's up with you and Hermes? He said that in HOH lounge with Chomsy, but it was a joke. Okay. It had better be a joke. Because I know if he was married with kids, I know Nigerians. Oh, okay. Thank you very much for clarifying that. It was a joke. He said it. Okay, thank you for clarifying all of that. Thank you. So when Ebuka asked Allyson what's up with Hermes, which she wants to be number 3, and she said when he's out of the house, we'll sort that out. First of all, why would you even put yourself in a complicated issue? Someone is saying that he has 2 girlfriends out of the house. You now can put yourself and make yourself the third. Like some women, some of us women, we carry up, we'll just carry ourselves like something like wahala. Someone is telling that he has 2 girlfriends. You now want to be number 3. So I wonder how that will play out when they're out of the house. I don't know what Hermes is going to do about this whole ship. So thank you all for joining this live. If you're not subscribed, please kindly subscribe. Hit the bell button so you get notified whenever I make a post. Eloswag and Chomsy, since they're out of the house, they should go and sort out themselves. If they want their ship valid, fine and good for them. If they don't want their ship valid, good and fine for them. But me, I can't wait for a reunion. No. See, reunion, Ebuka, Big Brother, organizers, please, you see all those reunion people used to do before, and you be as if they are rushing people. We are not in a hurry. We, the viewers, are not in a hurry. Please, give us reunion for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We don't mind. We will watch it. It's not by us watching. We will watch it. Please make this reunion long, because this reunion, hey, it's gonna be hot. From the first day to the last day, it's going to be bass, boss, bass, boss. It's not like last year reunion when we were like, I beg, this reunion will be nothing. This reunion, even before the show ends, we already know that bass go plenty. Like, too many things will happen in reunion. But I really enjoyed moments of doing and cheesy. As you see, God bless you, Steve. As in, that is my best ship. See, cheesy and doing ship. That is my best ship. I just love the way that they are crazy about themselves. Hermes might be joking with it. No, Hermes is not joking. No, two ladies have actually come out to put out videos of themselves and Hermes together. So maybe he broke up with them and then they then decided to publish the videos. I don't know, but I've watched two different videos of two different ladies who put out videos of Hermes and them together. So I don't think Hermes is joking about that. He was serious about it. He has been serious. Hermes doesn't look like someone that is ready to beat about. He's one straightforward person. Hermes is very straightforward. And I didn't know Hermes was Delta Igbo. I didn't know that at all. I didn't know that at all. Allyson is actually third option. No? Would she want to be as third option? Remember I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, she was having a conversation with Doyin, and she told Doyin that her relationship, she has not had a relationship that is up to 6 months. So I don't see her and even the Hermes working. If outside the house she doesn't keep relationship for up to 6 months, then left alone this one. I think they've done 2 months now. So by next month they'll break up. She has already said it. She does to keep long relationships, so they'll break up. And I'm praying one day we will be like cheesy and doing right. Sorry, I didn't get that. I'm gonna read that message again. And I'm praying one day we will be like cheesy and doing right all the way to Kenya. Or you want cheesy and doing in Kenya? Sponsor their flights now. Sponsor their trip. They will come. Just sponsor it. They are willing and able to come over. Please, just sponsor them. Can you do a +1? Can I join them in the trip? Can I join them? Just 3 of us. It's not too expensive, you know. So I'm going to miss doing David. I'm serious. I'm going to miss doing and Cheesy's friendship. Like this evening, Big Brother Kayode just kept showing us Cheesy and doing. And my head, I'm like, Kayode is just doing this so that we will have enough screen time of this because he knew that Doyin was going to leave the house. I'll really miss the two of them. I'll really miss them. Cheesy is not even having it with anybody. Cheesy has gone to lie down. Maybe he will soon wake up. But I'll miss the two of them. They gave me they showed me what friendship should be. Sometimes they have misunderstanding, but I love the way they actually sort it out. Doyin is actually a very matured person. I'll give it to her. Doyin is very matured and she's good. I hope that when she leaves the house, one thing I pray that she starts is that I think Doyin will be a good therapist. She should actually look into that, getting a therapy, or maybe first and foremost training herself into being a therapist, a good therapist. I think she'll do well with that. She'll be a very good therapist. I'm going to miss Doyin and David's and Cheesy's friendship. Very true. I'll miss it as well. And then Tani, she's the best dressed. Doyin, right? I think it was the highlight of today that Doyin said even if Big Brother lets him bring ice block, she would still dress the way she dresses. If Big Brother bring ice, I'll still dress the way I want to dress. Even this evening too, when she was having a conversation with Cheesy, she was like, she opened what she wore was kind of open, and she was like, let me open up I think she was hot or something, and Cheesy was like, cover. Don't be opening things. Don't be opening things. See, I really miss Cheesy and I'm going to miss Cheesy and Doyin. The way Cheesy was like cover, he used the duvet and cover. You see the way he wrapped Doyin. I'm really going to miss that, your friendship. He said cover. Don't show them anything. It was really funny. Yeah, Doyin really dressed very well. Chomzy the dancer. but very poor at talking at others. Yeah, Chelsea was a very good dancer. I really agree to that. She really she was she's part of the people that I'll call the life of the party. Yes, Chelsea was a good dancer, but she was too confident in herself, and I think that was because of the sponsor tax she was winning. So she felt so confident in herself, and she felt like nobody, she was untouchable. But she didn't know that talking could also mean something. I think too, I can't remember when exactly she had that conversation. She said, oh, there are some people here that will have huge fans, but because of one statement you make, people would actually define you. That means people will actually leave you, will no longer stand you again. I don't know. Since she didn't know she was talking to herself. Chomsy was good, but because of little slight statements here and there she was saying, people actually started understanding her. And I didn't really notice Chomsy until they actually merged. See, yeah, this merging actually did so many things to former level one housemate. I began to see different personalities when they merged. In former level one, I don't know, they were kind of hidden. I didn't notice some of them. And I think that is why so many of them do not even have fans. We notice more of level 2 housemates and or former level 2 housemates. But former level 1, um Chomsy was a okay, yeah. Chomsy the dancer, but very poor at talking to other people, yeah. The only way she did whine. Chomsy was a sexual dancer. If there's anything like that, Chomsy's dance was, they were sexual. At the point I was splitting Elo Swag, I was like, Elo Swag, won't you at least tell this girl? See, girl, you they wound me. Like, hey, did you even see the video yourself of from Showmax, the balls when Chomsy was on top of Elo Swag? See, yeah, sometimes you guys, if you don't to help your ministry, when you know you're not going to collect, why are you still allowing her? Why still allowing the lady do some certain things to you that would increase certain things? I'm not going to talk plenty. The only way she did wine, but she's still a good anything for Chichi and Deji. Chichi and Deji, that their ship safe. I don't know. Chichi and Deji, when Chichi leaves the house, they will know what's up with the two of them. But Chichi, if Chichi doesn't win head of house, she doesn't get saved, Chichi might leave the show next week. I'm very sorry to say that. Yeah. So nothing for Chichi and Deji yet. When Chichi leaves the house, they'll discuss whatever it is that they have. Very sad for Cheesy. He was alone. Yeah, he was alone in the garden. I felt for him. I really felt for him. Like his father. See, Big Brother actually did this housemates dirty. Like he played with the emotional and psychological space and all of that. First and foremost, you evicted them last week. This housemate felt they were evicted. They were trying to heal from that eviction. You now brought them back. Now you took them back again. Haba. That was unfair. That was really unfair. That was really unfair. You should have just evicted them once and for all and stop all this emotional and psychological blackmail on them. Chizzy was so sad. He misses doing so much. If you're the one to miss doing, even me myself, I miss doing. Yeah, I miss doing too. Chomsy and Elo Swag dance made and it the turn person. Oh, Chomsy and Elo Swag dance they turn person on. That their dance, they pass my power. Sometimes it's like, it was too sexual for my liking. It was too sexual, I beg. Chomsy and Elo Swag, they deserve themselves. I don't know. Elo Swag, I don't know what Elo Swag wanted to achieve by all of that. But he should have actually questioned Chomsy on certain things. But he was enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, he would have told her to stop. But I guess he was really enjoying it. I think so. He was completely. Oh, big for Brian for Steve. Oh, big funny for Brian for Kenya. I don't get that. Are you guys in Kenya supporting Brian? If you're supporting Brian, hope people will get ready to vote because Brian is going to be up. Like if Brian doesn't win head of house, do see you know the funny thing, this competition, what I see in this competition now is going to be competition between former level 1 and former level 2 housemates. They are going to nominate themselves like they're going to nominate themselves because this week or last week it was former level 1 housemate that were up. So now I'm thinking they're going to just do like a competition. You nominate level one, I nominate level two. So better get ready to vote for Brian because he will definitely be up um this this week. And also Big Brother actually did something very sweet. He actually played the songs of Elo Swag and Groovy today. In my head, I was like, this is very sweet. This is the first time he's actually playing their songs. Brian's song has played twice during their Saturday parties. He played yesterday as well. But for Elo Swag and Groovy, they played today. When Big Brother played Elo Swag's song, the housemates were super excited, but Groovy was not so excited because he felt, why has Big Brother not played his own song? But after like 5 minutes thereabouts, Big Brother now played his own song and they were all happy. I love the happiness that these housemates have for each other. Although I'll just keep saying that these housemates are like Nigerian politicians, no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. Like today I fight you, tomorrow we eat together and we dine together. No permanent friend, no permanent enemy. They're Nigerian politicians. Yes, I said so. Um Chichi and Deji don't already get connection as they don't knock. Oh, it's not by knocking, no. Oh, it's not by knocking. You can knock today and tomorrow you collect breakfast. It is not by knocking at all. Yes, they had something in the house, but knocking is not a guarantee to a relationship. Breakfast can still be served. Hot, hot. It's 12:13 a.m. and I'm very sleepy and I need to go. Oh, thank you very much, Steve. Thank you so much, Steve. Please go have a good night. Do have a good night rest. Thank you for commenting. I really enjoyed your comment. Bye. Steve, please subscribe if you've not subscribed yet. Thank you. And click the bell button as well. Thank you, Steve. Joy, Kimberly, Chichi and Digi. I don't think anything is going to stop between them. Aha! Thank you. Someone finally agrees with me. Exactly. I don't think anything will stop between the two of them. Yes, they knocked, but knocking is not a guarantee to a relationship. You will come out of the house and you will chop breakfast. Last, everybody go chop breakfast. Level 1 is 5. Level 2 is 5. No. Level 1 plus the riders. Level 1 is 6. Level 2, 5. Let's count it. Level 1, we have Shegs, Bella, Adekunle, Hemis, Chichi, then plus the rider, Rachel. Then for level 2, we have Fina, Groovy, Brian, Daniela, and then Cheesy. So level 1, 6, level 2, 5. So it's going to be, they have to just sort it out themselves. Bye. I need to go now. Remember that you are so cute. Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you. I really do appreciate. Tani Jordan, you look beautiful. Thank you so much, Tani. I do appreciate that as well. Thank you. So should we end the live now? Should we end the live now? Shegs is here capping. See, sometimes Shegs just caps off point. Like Shegs just caps off point. I'm very sorry if you're a supporter of Shegs, but Shegs is too pompous. Shegs is too. He just used to overdo it at times. He's capping right now in front of me. He's capping with Brian. He should have just gone. So I'm going to end the live now. Thank you everybody for coming into this live. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe. Hit the bell button so get a friend if I make a post. You don't like him. You don't like Shegs. My dear, the guy caps a lot, but he can be very sweet though. I'm going to be very sincere. Sometimes he can be very sweet, but sometimes I think that whole London boy, I don't want to say London boy because Mike was a London boy and Mike was not disrespectful. But Shegs is just overdoing things. I beg. A shout out from Jamie. Dave, shout out to you. I wanted Shegs. You wanted Shegs to leave today, honestly. Do you know it's still surprising? Let me be very, very sincere. It's still surprising that Adekunle has more fan base than Shegs. Wow. Sheila's, where are you? Is it because both of them were up? So the votes, Bella's people were now voting for Shegs. But at the same time, that means Shegs doesn't even have... Who even wants Shegs? Shegs has a very nonsense attitude sometimes. As I said before, although he can be sweet, but Shegs is just so annoying at times. So I'm still surprised that Shegs would have gone if evicted. I actually thought 3 people were evicted today, but Big Brother's house, Big Brother makes the rules, Big Brother is the show, and all of that. I hope he leaves on Sunday. I hope he leaves on Sunday as well. I hope he leaves on Sunday. They should just put him up again. All of them should put him up again. As in, they should just put him up again. I don't care. Welcome me, please. Nathan Uche. Welcome. Nathan Uche, welcome to the live. Hope this welcome is nice enough. Did I welcome you well? Eh? Please state whether I welcomed you well. If I don't welcome you well, tell me so I'll come and bring. What do you want me to bring to welcome you? Everybody welcome Nathan Uche to the live. Nathan Uche, what do you think about this live eviction? The eviction of the Big Brother's 3 guests. Do you think it was worth it? Do you think them staying in the house was worth it? Please, I think I have to end this live right now. Thank you, everybody, for joining this live. I really did enjoy this live. Trust me, I really did enjoy this live. I'm happy everybody joined. Thanks for... Thank you. Yeah, Nathan Uche, you're welcome. You're very, very welcome. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so you're going to find when I make a post. And thank you. You came in late, Nathan, because I'm about ending this live show. Tani Jordan, I don't think he and Bella will continue this relationship outside the house. Thank you. When I was saying is that I'm not in support of this their ship. People felt I was a hater. But the truth is, when you see something that is toxic, you say it is toxic. Even you yourself. Even if you're okay, let's say when you're in a relationship, sometimes you don't really see things. If it is your sister, you're seeing all these things happen to your sister. Will you allow your sister be in that ship? No, now. Let's tell ourselves the truth. So I don't see that relationship. I don't even want it to even work outside the house. Unless they go and sit down and talk to themselves and realize that both of them are toxic. See, it's not just Shegs though, even Bella. The both of them need to sit down and talk to themselves. They've been too rude to themselves. They've said so many nasty things to themselves. Yes, you have misunderstanding, but never a way to, or shouldn't be the reason you insult your partner or call your partner names. No way. I disagree with that completely. Nathan Uche, I missed you too. Tani Jordan, love you too. Good night. Thank you for joining. So please let me end this live. This was really a long live, 51 minutes. So we'll be doing more of this. I think I would actually come live tomorrow after the head of house games. We'll come live tomorrow. So please remember to tune in tomorrow as we come live tomorrow. Shex is not a bad guy. But sorry, where's that your comment? Sheikh is not a bad guy, but was only creating content, and Bella was doing same thing. But whether it was content, you don't create. I don't think content is negativity. I don't think so. The thing is, as people always say, bad character, you cannot cover it. It's like smell. You cannot cover smell. That is what I feel. That is what I see as bad character. So I don't think it was just content. You mustn't sell negativity. You mustn't be rude. You mustn't be proud before you actually deliver. Before you actually say you're giving content. No. Well, that might be his strategy to be all of that, but that is not a good content at all. It says a lot. It's not just about the show. The show is how many weeks. When you leave the house, how do people see you? What do people perceive of you? Now, if I see Shegs somewhere now, I'll see Shegs as one arrogant guy, and I would not want to walk up to him because I feel he might embarrass me. That's what I feel of him. That's exactly how I feel of him. So why would you want to put yourself in such... Why would you want to put yourself in such scenario? You can play a good game. You can be a good content. People will still like you. People will still love you. Tani Jordan, I don't think I understand what you mean by a way insulting. Please, can you rephrase? Please, can you rephrase what I mean by a way insulting? Thank you. So, thank you, all of you. I've said this thank you how many times now? Bella is CC second. Bella is CC second. I'll be I don't like people that actually exhibit or show off being rude, being saucy. Abba, the world is not revolving around you now. As I will always say, for you to come to Big Brother's house, we're all the same. If you can leave London, leave Germany, leave New York, leave Aba, leave where else again, leave Oshobo, and come to Big Brother's house, then we're all the same. There's no you're bigger than me because you're coming from Germany. Left Germany. I left Germany. I left Oshobo. We are in Big Brother's house. Big Brother saw something in you. He saw something in me. He knew that you're unique. He knows that I'm unique as well. That is why he brought us under one roof. So when we get out of the house, you can now say, okay, oh, you're bigger than me and all of that. But as far as we're in Big Brother's house, we are the same. So I don't buy that whole negative ideas that people actually bring to the show and call it content. That's not content. That's complete bullshit. That's what I'll say. So, I have to say this is the longest life I've ever done. 55 minutes. You guys, thank you for joining. I really do appreciate you guys. Made my evening. You guys made my evening. I do appreciate. So, what do you guys? Should we end it now? Any more comments? Do we end it now? Do we end the live now? Please, if you end the live now, please leave a comment. If you still have more things to say, please also drop in. The toxic behavior is what kept Bella and Sheg still date. Is it really toxic nature? I don't think it's a toxic nature, Dave. I think for Bella, I think people started having sympathy on her, and then for Shegs was not really put up. Shegs wasn't really nominated very often. I think that's for Shegs. Even if Shegs was nominated the way Bella was nominated, Shegs would have left the house. Shegs would have left the house. Because Shegs would have left the house today if, assuming 3 people were actually evicted. He missed that. He missed that. It's not the toxic behavior that's keeping them. People, if you notice very well, Bella's fans increased after last week. You know, Nigerians or Africans, we have sympathy, especially for ladies. There's this sympathy we actually have for ladies. Bella's fans increased. Bella's fans grew. People start having sympathy on her, like, oh, she doesn't know what's happening. She's having you know, when there's this space about training up a child. So I think that's that space with her and her dad, because her dad is actually late. So I think people are actually voting for Bella. Bella is actually getting more fans. But Shex, people already see through his whole manipulative behavior. Always insulting Bella, and she's falling for, you get Tani. He was always insulting Bella. But since Ebuka called him out, did you notice this week he didn't insult Bella? It was shocking. So that's why I'm saying I don't want this relationship to work outside the house unless they actually go see a therapist or they talk to themselves. Like, you can't be insulting your partner. Haba. No, now. These are people that they're insulting your relationship. By the time you break up, Insta blog will carry it. They will not come and tell you how Michelle is not come and tell you, oh, how Bella was not brushing her teeth, how Bella was smelling, how Bella was snoring, how Bella was this one. These are the signs that people ignore. You see these signs in your relationship, you keep quiet. Then when you break up, you carry it to Insta blog and then wash your dirty lining outside. Blog the ones you did and the ones you did not do. To wash it outside for the whole world to see. So please, I don't support toxic behaviors at all. So who is Shegs? Don't they have Big Brother UK? God bless you. Nathan, God bless you. Like, that is what I just keep saying. They have Big Brother UK. Go and join them. Go and join them. But as far as you're Big Brother Naija's biggest house, whether I am coming from Akure, whether I'm coming from Ilorin, whether I'm coming from Aba, Warri, you're coming from London, or you're coming from Germany, or you're coming from wherever, and we're in Big Brother's house, all of us are the same. If you feel are not the same, go and join Big Brother UK. I don't know that Germany, or just go and join them. Go and join Big Brother. Leave us alone in our Naija. I think Big Brother should actually stop this whole Big Brother bringing housemates from outside the country. I think he should stop it. I think they should just cut it, because some of them just come into the house and feel like they are the bosses. Like everybody must actually fall at their feet and greet them. I beg you. Do you think Fina and Groovy will date outside? I don't see them dating outside. Don't let me tell you the truth. I don't see them dating outside. Fina and Groovy, now way. First and foremost, the way they started their relationship self is a problem. I have a problem with it. I have a very big problem with it. Then let's even leave that one. So then coming out of the house, their personalities are two different personalities. To be difficult. Now Fina is going to be big. Fina, it's not going to work out. You see what Fina and Groovy are doing? The same thing Messi and what's his name Ike did. It won't work. I don't see it working at all. Their personalities are two completely different. And don't forget that Groovy actually likes Chomzio. He still indirectly says that. We can see it in his body language. He doesn't really like Fina like that. He's just there because of the game. I don't see Fina and Groovy walking outside the house. I'm sorry to say that. If you're their fan, sorry. But why is it that this housemate was always being a ship? This season's ship was just so crazy. Like, see, let me warn everybody. See, when these housemates come out of the house, and people go and start doing panana, pam, pam, pam. I say this one, you want to start giving somebody money cake because they are your favorite ship. In this Buhari's regime, you're going to do panana. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. Everybody should just respect themselves, because I feel why there are too many ships in this season is because they've realized that, okay, if I don't win the money, at least let followers come and be blowing banana and be giving cake and be giving all those. I beg. You should not try that though. You should leave them alone. You know, at the end of the day, you now see people going to buy them this ship that is not going to last. They're just using people to catch cruise, and people are falling for all of that cruise. I think Groovy is pretending because she has a fan base. Okay, you think Groovy is pretending because Fina has a fan base? I won't doubt that at all. It's all about strategy here. He has seen that Fina has stood test of time and no shaking. She still did Giriba. So he wants to benefit from that. But I think it's actually too late for him right now, because the show is actually coming to an end. Yes, it has kept him so far, but I wish him the best. I see Groovy being up this week as well. He might be up for, if he doesn't win head of house. I don't see him winning head of house as well. So, any more before we end today's live. I really did enjoy this live. Any more? Tomorrow will be coming up after the head of house games. Will be coming up after this, so that should be around, let's say, about 8 p.m. Nigerian time. 8 p.m. Nigerian time, hopefully, will be coming up live as well. So put that your alarm on. I'll definitely put a post in regards to that. We don't want any twist. As in glory. See, you see that twist that Big Brother. See, Big Brother has twisted this show. Do you know the way this thing is? It's like a rope that has tangled and tangled, or thread. Let me use thread. Thread is the perfect example. That has tangled and tangled, and you're trying to untangle it, and you're just realizing that, oh, I cannot untangle this thing. That is what Big Brother is just. He's not just bringing any nonsense twist tomorrow. I'm not even cut out for all of that. The best twist Big Brother should give us is all the housemates should be up for, except head of house. All of them should be up for eviction. Let us now vote. Then we will now know who deserves to be in top 5 and who does not deserve to be in top 5. That's the only twist that will make me happy. But if you come and say you want to do life eviction, or you want to do level 10, or you want to do, I beg, I'm not called out for that to Big Brother. I beg you in the name of God, don't bring that twist. At least you yourself, you would have seen that this twist you're doing is not favoring anybody. It's not even favoring your show. Exactly, Otani. Big Brother should just put all the housemates up. Big Brother should just put all the housemates up for eviction, except head of house. All of them. Everybody should be up. Let us know our top 5. Let us know who actually deserve. Let the people that actually deserve to be in top 5 be in top 5. Not someone. You know, all like previous years, you just see people sneak into top 5. People that should be evicted in the second week. You see them just sneak into top 5, and you're not wondering how. No, this year, Big Brother, please, just do it for us. Put all of them up tomorrow. Thank you. Just put all of them up tomorrow. Nobody's sneaking in. Nobody should sneak in again. We've had enough. Fina and Groovy can never walk. Oh. Never. Nathan, thank you. Thank you. They can never walk outside the house at all. At all, at all. If they walk, short. Me, I can't wait for a reunion, Sha. Gloria Chema, he's capable of bringing us special eviction. And it's Big Brother's house and Big Brother's rules. But what we, the viewers, are begging Big Brother is Big Brother, please, don't do any special eviction. Don't do any twist. The only twist you can do for us is just put everybody up. Please, if you're watching, please, if you know the organizers, please just tell them. I don't want any twist, I beg. Because you bring twist and people that are supposed to be in top 5 will just leave the game. That twist is beginning to get annoying. The whole twist in this particular season, you just keep tangling and tangling. By the time you try to untangle things, you realize that you're not even making sense. Because of Botima Elizabeth, yeah, you say it's because of levels twist. Well, right now the house has been merged. Now, say there's no level again, so he should just end the whole twist thing. I beg. We're done with that twisting. Let's not twist again. Stop twisting for us. We are tired of twisting, oh Big Brother. Don't twist again. Just put everybody up tomorrow. I beg. We take God name, beg you. I beg. Don't be doing this to us. Don't be breaking our hearts like this. Maybe some of them should. Tani, okay, he retracted that message. It wasn't complete. So, that twist, I don't tire. I don't tire for Big Brother twist. It don't do. I beg. Do you know the way Big Brother should have done this show from beginning if you want every levels? See, is the best way is if level 1 win head of house. Yes, they're going to nominate maybe 3 people from level 2 and then 2 people from level 1. That would have been the best way he would have done this. So that, or let's say 4 people from level 2 and then 1 person from level 1. That's the best way he would have done this thing. But he just kept bringing what I don't understand. So next time, if this is what he plans to do, Big Brother organizers, if this is what you plan to do next year, still do the levels thing, then even if level 1 wins the head of house, you nominate more people from the opposing, what do you call them now, opposing levels, and then fewer people from your own level. By doing that, the game will be stable. Glory, everybody should be up tomorrow so that we will know our top 5. Exactly what I said, Glory. Everybody should be up. We need to let us be the one to put our top 5 into top 5. But it's now shock us now that somebody that we don't want in top 5 will now go and win head of house game. Oh God, it's be very funny. Nathan, the only twist is to bring Amaka back. Hey, you know that was mission impossible. At this point in the game, no, Amaka is out. Amaka is out of the house. So Amaka cannot come back in. But that would have been nice. Oh. That would have been seriously nice. Like, take Amaka out for 1 week, although not to mingle with the outside world because of information and because of, let's say, COVID. But that would have been nice if Amaka actually showed up, but it's really late. The game is far gone. We have 2 weeks to go and we get our winner. Maybe some of them should go on Saturday night party. Wait, how many people do we even? We have 9 housemates currently, minus the riders. So if by Sunday they evict 4 people, that will not be bad. Evicting 4 people. Do you know, funny enough, actually I thought Big Brother would have evicted his guest yesterday after the night party, but unfortunately he did not. And I decided to do what do you call them, ninja eviction. Evict them from the house like they stole your bread. It made no sense bringing in ninjas to evict your guest. So if he decides to evict some people on Saturday night, well, it's 4 people he's going to evict though, because we have top 5, unless he wants to change it. But the top 5 will be top 7 plus the riders. Riders are staying till day 72. So I'm saying 5 plus 2, 7, top 7. That is what I was trying to say. It would, if what you just said now can be happening in the beginning, Chichi, Allyson Dotun and some housemates would have evicted exactly, because some of these housemates in level 1, they were just living under the glory of some of the housemates that were that were winning the head of house. So Big Brother, organizers, please, if you're doing this same level one, I actually love the level one, level two thing, but I think it should be like, if you want to nominate six people, you can nominate four people from the team that lost or the level that lost, and then two people from the this thing that from the level that won. At least they have a better advantage. Daniela is being lucky so far. They yeah, Daniela has been lucky, although she's like a widow twice now. And let me know your thoughts. Daniela with Dotun and Daniela with Khalid. Who do you think brought out the Daniela? Let me know. I feel personally, my own opinion, I feel Daniela with Dotun brought out Daniela. I saw a different side of Daniela. I saw a very competitive Daniela. Like, I really love Daniela I'm seeing today. But when she was with Khalid, she was just in her shell. The only time you see Daniela come out of her shell is when it comes to task. But when it comes to mingling with the other housemates, no, I didn't see it at all. So I like Daniela with Dotun. I'm not saying that I want that ship to sail, but Dotun really brought out. She was free. She didn't have someone caging her. It felt like Khalid was like her father trying to cage her in the house. But with Dotun, she was very free. I love her when she was with Dotun. Tonight's eviction, like, seriously, was boring to me. God bless you. It was very boring. It was even boring to Ebuka as well. Like, it was. I didn't feel it. What even annoyed me the most in today's eviction was bringing in ninjas to take out biggest guest. Like, why bring in ninjas? You evicted his housemate last week. Why didn't you just let them go? Then today you're now coming in with ninjas. Are you coming with ninjas that, okay, in case they say they are not going, you will drag them, you put the housemate, that you put the guests, that is Elo Swag, Chumsy and doing, you now put them on ninjas back and tell them get out of the house. It made no sense now. There was no need for that ninja at all. When I saw the ninja, I was like, what's happening? Did I miss anything? The people that tell them to leave the house and they refuse to leave, there was no need for the ninja at all. I'm going to be very sincere. Today's live eviction was very boring. There was no the twist. I didn't feel anything. Dave Daniel is so competitive now, so I can't say she's lucky. Yeah, she has been very competitive. That's why I say I prefer her now to when she was with them Khalid. Although she has been very competitive, but now I think I prefer her. I prefer her now. Um, they cheated level two this I'm telling you, they really cheated it. That was why it was really paining me very well when the former level one wanted to come and bring that whole food stuff. It was really paining me. Like, when people were chopping head of house, we were chopping eviction. Go and eat your head of house now. You don't know that hungry man is an angry man. We were winning wager. We were taking care of our stomach. People were winning head of house. So it was really pissing me off when level one housemates, some of former level one housemates, were trying to be very authoritative, trying to be very domineering when it came to the foodstuff of level two housemates. Like, they cheated level two, sha, if I will have to be very sincere. Daniela is the black widow of Big Brother Naija 26. Funny enough, she's a black widow, but the girl, as in, all the men are just rushing her. See Adekunle now. Adekunle wants to go for her. As in, Daniela should come and cut soap for us. So please, you should tell Daniela to cut soap for us. Because, I don't know. Khalid leaves, Dotun comes. Dotun leaves, Adekunle is there. The girl is hot. She should cut soup for us. Great, I can't wait for the show to come to an end. Do you know, funny thing is, I can't wait for the show to come to an end, but I just wish reunion, they can have two sets of reunion. One reunion 2 weeks after the end of the show, then the next reunion a 1 year later. The 1 year later will now cover up how the housemates have been faring, how the housemates, they are more like what they are doing currently, and then the little buzz that's been going on. So I don't mind if we'll have like two sets of reunion. The first one will more be like, oh, so you said this behind me, so I thought you were my friend. Because today's housemates that were evicted, they were very shocked at who nominated them. They were really shocked. So I just want reunion to just be very close. You know, when it's far, sometimes you just be like, I beg, let's go. But when it's still very close, it'll be very hot. So organizers, people should come and do live reunion 2 weeks after this whole eviction, or after the whole show have ended. 2 weeks will be fine. I can't wait for showing you respect, Botima. Yeah. So thank you. If you're not subscribe, kindly hit the bell button so you subscribe, and then hit the bell button so you're gonna know whenever I make a post. Remember, I'll be coming up tomorrow after the head of house games. If you are not also liking, is it that people are not liking my gist? I people not liking this interactive session we are doing. Like. Hey, thank you for liking. Thank you for liking. Please still hit the like button. No, thank you. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you. I can see all of that. Mwah. You are doing well. Dana is a fine girl, very intelligent, very competitive, but she's emotionally weak. Don't know why. Well, we are not perfect. Everybody has that one comma. Yes, everybody has one comma. Daniela, and she's well spoken. You did not say that one. How did you miss Daniela being well spoken? Daniela is very creative, but she's emotionally weak. Yeah, especially when she now drinks, she becomes a mess. She becomes a shadow of herself. But it is what it is. Nobody is perfect. We all have that one comma in our lives, but we just have to control it, and we'll be fine at the end of the day. Thank you for joining today's live. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sending in your comments. I really did enjoy this. If you enjoyed this live, just put in the comment section, or just put thumbs up in the comment section. I really did enjoy this. Thank you. I enjoyed it. Like, oh, thank you very much, Glory. Thank you for being here with me. So I'll see you tomorrow after. See, I just turned on my screen. Please, can someone please explain to me why Rachel keeps wearing this black leather? Like, kilo day. Wait, let me see whether people can see it. Let me see. Are you seeing? Why does she like wearing black leather? Why? Did they do her in black leather? Why is she wearing black leather? Like, she has been wearing this black leather back to back. Is it that she doesn't have dress? I don't understand. Did I say Daniela be Rachel? Why does Rachel like wearing black leather? Please, if you know why, please let me know in the comment section, because it makes no sense at all. She's a of. Is that why she's wearing the... No, but wait, is that why she's wearing black leather? Because... Oh, okay. I now see, because do you know I've actually been waiting for when Big Brother will give her punishment. In my head, I'm like, Big Brother, I've not seen the punishment. Thank you very much. Oh, so that's why I can now see. So that's her punishment. Oh, okay. Thank you, Glory. Thank you. Chop knuckle, Glory. Thank you. Okay, I missed it. You know, sometimes this thing, you cannot be following 24/7, so sometimes you miss it. Okay. Thank you, Glory. Thank you. Okay, that cannot permit her. I cannot understand. That's a light punishment. It's light. She's the tail of the house. Oh, okay, and she's also a rider. And Big Brother has said riders cannot win head of house game, and that was why Big Brother actually disqualified Cheesy last week when Cheesy almost passed the first level. People are not saying, oh, Cheesy broke some rules. It's a lie. Cheesy did not break any rules. That place is very cool for Rachel. Well, from what Glory said, that's her punishment for being tail of the house. So that's why she's actually putting it on. I missed that completely. Okay. So let's do this tomorrow after head of house games. Just turn on your notification bell so that once I come up, we would chat. So, okay, let me just ask. Should we do it 8 o'clock after the head of house games? Or should we do it later at night, say by, what's the time now? This is 22:48 Nigerian time. Or should we do it later on, like 9-10? Because I know tomorrow is Monday, work day. People will be coming back from work stressed out and all of that. Let me know. Leave that in the comment section what you really want us to do. I'm here for you people. You are my parties. So I'm here for you guys. Always here for you guys. So see you all tomorrow. I'm saying to see you all tomorrow, like how many times? Okay, see you all tomorrow. Let's go and prepare for work tomorrow. Let's go and prepare for serious work week. So I wish you all the best this new week, and may all we touch lay our hands. May all we lay our hands to do prosper, as in prosperity upon prosperity. I've turned to pastor. So bye. If you have any other thing to say, you can leave it in the comment section. I would respond to it. Bye. Thank you. Bye for now, Dave. Thank you, Chioma. Thank you. Good night. Good night, everybody.